I'm Holly from Your Past is a Gift. And in this video, I wanted to talk about the word no. Alright, so I know for me, for the longest time, I couldn't say no when I didn't want to do something, or I always felt pressured that I had to do it. When people ask you for favors or they ask you if you can do something. And the truth of it is, because for the longest time I couldn't understand why I felt bad to say no, or like I'm going to be rejected, or, what was the issue with saying no when you don't want to do things? And I think the truth of it is that for many of us, when we're growing up, when we're children, we're always told what to do, and we're expected to do as we're told. We're never asked if we want to do this or we want to do that. I know that was the way for me. We were told, this is what we're doing, this is what you have to do, go and do it. Okay, but very rarely were we asked what we wanted. And so I think it comes from that place of you have to do it because you're told to do it, and that's the way it is. So you go out into the world, and even though adults are always telling you, no, don't do that, no, you can't do this, no, you can't do that, right? And this is the way to do it, this is what needs to be done, and this is the right way. They're always telling you, they're always, bossing you around, so to speak. But it's never put to you to make a decision. What do you want to do? Do you want to do that or not? Very few parents sit down with their kids and ask them what they want to do, even from a really young age, So I put it to you today, does it come from that place, like mine, that as a child you're made to do this and you're made to do that, you're obligated, okay, because this is what the adults around you are telling you to do, your parents or whoever it is that you have in your life, that is raising you. And so they're making you do all these things with or without your permission, with or without your consent. And so you go into life, you go out into the world, and you feel like you don't have a say. You can't say no. There are so many people out there that can't say, no, I don't want that. I don't want to do that. So today, I want to challenge you to look at your life, okay, to look at what you've been through so far. And if you are one of these people that can't say no, because you feel that maybe you'll be rejected, you feel that maybe they won't like you anymore for whatever reason, because you said no, you don't want to do that. So there's so many reasons that we feel we can't say no. But today I want you to look at the truth of it. Where did that come from? Did it come from a childhood where you were obligated all the time to do what the adults were telling you to do? But you were never asked, what do you want? What do you want to do? Were you ever given a choice? And now this goes two ways, because to a child, if you give them a choice and then you explain the consequences of what's going to happen with each choice that they make, and then they make that decision and they have to live with that consequence of what's happened, then that's what life will be later in life. We learn that we can make a decision one way or another, and whatever decision we've made, it's going to take us down this road. Then we accept. And we're halfway down the road, we don't like it, we make a new decision, go down another road. But it makes it all right for us to change our mind and say, no, I don't want to do that anymore. Let's try something else. Let's do something else. Well, I don't want to do that. So many times in your adult life, you'll do things and you'll do them not wanting to do them. You do them with a really negative energy, usually in a huff or, with this sort of attitude of you don't care. Your heart's not in it. There's no love going into what you're doing because you don't want to do it. So I want you to think about that today and think about how you can turn that around and give yourself permission to say, no, I don't want that. No, I don't want to do that. No, thank you. That's not for me. Give yourself permission today to start saying no to the things that you don't want. And start looking at the things here now. You can start looking at what it is that you really want in your life and start veering towards those rather than just drifting through thinking that you don't have a say in your life. Because there will come a time in your life where you're the adult, you're the grown-up now. This is your life. You're in charge of this life. And today I want to give you your power back. This is your life. You're the grown-up. You're the big person now. You're no longer that child that had no say. Say no. I don't want that. I don't want to do that. No, that's not for me. I want to challenge you today to start saying no and not feel that, at the beginning it's going to feel weird. It's going to feel wrong to say no. Because for the longest time, we weren't allowed to make a decision for ourselves. We weren't allowed to say no if we didn't want to do something. In our childhood, we just had to do what our parents told us to do. That was the way it was. And for the beginning, it's going to feel wrong. To be honest, it'll feel wrong to say no to things that you don't want to do or you don't want to be a part of. I don't want to do that. No, I don't want that in my life. But as the more you do it, it will get easier to say no and not feel bad about saying no, because this is your life. You have a right to live your life the way you want. If you don't want a blue car, go get a red one. You don't want a red one, go get a black one. It's your life. Get what you want. Have what you want. You have that right. You are the grown-up now. You're no longer that child. Okay? Good message for today. Say no. All right, my lovelies. Thanks for watching. Remember to click like and subscribe below so you don't miss any of the messages. And I'll see you in the next video, okay? Bye for now.